Just watching Toad lose her shit on the stream.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Meowrathon. Reminder, donations. Oh, I didn't maximize the screen. No one was acting up. Sorry, fixing something. Your donations will impact gameplay, and we all like doing that. So make sure you donate, and Geoff will explain what all that means as part of his bigger explanation. And also, it enters you into a raffle at the end of this whole dealio that will, get you a lot of cool prizes. We've got teas from a place called Geeky Teas in Burbank. We've got a book written by our very own Jason, part of the OD&D podcast, that he will be that's publishing in September. It'll be a first edition with some foil edged pages. It's going to be super cool. It's called We're Not Worthy. It's about sketch comedy in the 90s. He interviewed about 150 people involved with that. Folks like Carol Burnett, that level of peoples.
That's awesome.
So yeah, donate, get some raffle. Give these
it
guys some
autographed?
bennies. I bet it could be because I think they're being
All
shipped to
right.
him. I'll
It
have
could
him.
be.
He'll autograph them. I think
That's
he said
actually
he
really
would. So
Not to brag too much, there's a custom leather pet collar from a dear friend of mine
yes.
who runs an Etsy shop.
They're really cool too. They are nice.
Also, I made dice bags. They have pockets.
All sorts of cool, really cool
Those
stuff.
are amazing.
If you go to meowrathon.com, there's a page about the raffle items. You can see everything that's up right there. All right.
A bag by definition a pocket.
But it's a pocket of pockets.
Oh my.
It's a bag of many things.
All right, I'm going to hand it off to Geoff now.
All right. Okay. Welcome everybody to OD&D Presents a Fistful of Dice. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Wrong campaign.
That's not us.
It could be. I am the Marshal Geoff, and we are here supporting cats. I like to say I am playing for Clarabelle, who's around here somewhere. My 19-year-old gray tabby.
Damn.
Good girl.
So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I've got some amazing players with me. I'll let them introduce themselves and their characters in just a moment. First, to explain how donations work and a little bit about how Savage Worlds work, we will be playing a Deadlands campaign. Deadlands is part of the Savage Worlds suite of systems, if you will. And so to influence our game today, we've got 4 levels of giving there on the left-hand side, and I'm going to introduce a 5th one in just a moment. So for $1, you can have any of our wild cards, any of our actors here, re-roll any dice that they get. So if they really botch a roll, you can, I would suggest pay the $1 first and tell them they get a reroll, and then the character can choose when to spend it. $5 gives a player of your choice a Benny. In Savage Worlds, these are acts of God, if you will. So all of our characters start with 3, except for Casey there, who starts with 4 due to a rule thingy there, a benefit they selected at character generation. Anyway, benefits, bennies, American slang for benefits. You can soak damage, you can re-roll dice, you can do all sorts of fun things. Re-roll, recover from shaken, soak damage, draw a new action card, re-roll damage. It's like a super re-roll. Regain power points, which is a magic thing, or my personal favorite one, influence the story. And so that is the 5th level that I'm introducing here on the fly,
Uh-oh.
just to make
Oh no, hang on.
just to make Dan have a little bit more fun here. For $7, I will grant you, the audience, an influence the story Benny.
Oh no.
Yeah. So anyone out there watching at home, you just tell Dan how you want to influence the story, and we'll make that happen. For $10, for $10, you can introduce a new critter. So like those are animals, so coyotes, wildcats, bears, all sorts of fun things that our party can deal with. And for $20, you can introduce a new NPC. And so we'll get you set up, and just have to tell us how that NPC is dispositioned towards the rest of the cast here. So are they hostile? Are they friendly? Lots of benefits there. All right. So without further ado, let's get started.
Yes.
The year is 1884. The place, the West Texas town of El Paso. El Paso. Awesome. Sounds good. Or you can just break in and say, real quick, just so you know.
God's here. Hold on.
Yes.
Literal divine intervention.
Yes. All right. The year is 1884. The place, the West Texas town of El Paso. El Paso is a major junction on the Bayou Vermilion and Lone Star railways, and as such has seen a lot of grifters, desperados, and persons just looking to escape the big cities back east for reasons that are mostly their own and possibly illicit. During the height of the Great Rail Wars, there were many clashes between the Lone Star and Bayou Vermilion lines over right of way through the Southern Territories, space at rail yards, and just general orneriness. Tensions have remained here even for some time. The city is far from safe. Into this city, 5 weary travelers have arrived. So, at this point, our 5 weary travelers, would you introduce yourselves, your character, and what you are doing in El Paso?
All right. I'll go first because no one else did. I'm Sasha Hall, and you thought you could get rid of me. Nah, I'm still here. And this time I'm playing Casey Westwood, legally distinct, and I am the best shootist east and west of the Mississippi, depending on which side I'm on at the time. My pronouns are she, her, and I have a tendency to get people around me shot, usually on purpose.
Oh,
Okay. Hi, I'm Kimberly or Squeaky. I go by she her. I have my character is Annie Beth McClacken. She is an opera singer. She is currently in El Paso. She has a show on Tuesday night, and then she is going to be moving on to, on down the rail to some of the other towns along the railroad.
What day of the week is it now?
I don't know. Not Tuesday, probably. Hopefully.
Damn.
Or
That
maybe it
sounds
is. I
fun.
don't know. It's up to Geoff.
Yeah, maybe this is what we're doing. We're going to a show tonight.
Yeah. We'll see. All right.
And we're playing Deadlands.
Hey, we're playing Deadlands. Star,
Just us,
Josh.
no one else.
all right. I'll go next. Okay. So,
Okay.
my name is Jasmine, but most people call me Starfish or Star. I'm playing Mary Claire La Rouge, who is a voodooist. And she was directed to come here by her Loa, and she's not sure why. So,
Appropriately vague. I love it.
yes.
I'm Josh. I'll be playing Cooper Cairns. You'll have to pardon my deviating dialect as it does dance about as I drift across these deadlands.
I was hoping I could pull it. I was hoping I could do it before you could.
Yeah, that's my way of getting away with accent inconsistencies. Cooper is an explorer, reporting back to the Explorer Society as he explores the uncharted areas of the American West. And when I created him, I really had like a Scrooge McDuck in mind, except not caring about money at all and just all in on the adventure. So like this old dude with a monocle, pretty much what you'd expect from like the old timey explorer outfit. Um and yeah, he's just down to like find some weird stuff, see some weird things, and report back to the Explorer Society.
Bro's just vibing.
So, my name is Lady Asvat, and today I will be playing Amelia Eastwick, Governor's daughter. You might have heard of me. I'm here with all of my daddy's money to spend it. I'm going shopping, darlings. It's going to be wonderful.
Nice.
Sounds nice.
All right.
Ah.
All right. Thank you. So, it is a rainy night here in West Texas
I know, have
and
pockets.
dark. It is sometime after the show. And you all, for whatever reason, have decided to venture into. I mean, it's not a good campaign if it doesn't start in a bar, right?
Oh, obviously.
Into the Whiskey Dog Saloon.
Sounds about like the place I'd generally find myself.
I immediately notice Amelia and go over to introduce myself, and I'm like, uh, pardon me, miss. You
Yes,
wouldn't
you
happen
are?
you wouldn't happen to be of the Eastwick family, would you?
Oh, why, of course. Yes, that is me.
My dear, and I pull off my explorer's hat to reveal a bald head with like, just hair around the edges. Like with the hat, it looks like I have a full head of hair, but like it is just even in this dark lantern lit bar, I assume that's the lighting level. There is a nice little sheen off of it, almost like a sparkle that goes off. An
You're really
Okay.
animated
channeling
sheen.
your inner. You're really
And
channeling your inner Christopher Lloyd here.
I take off my hat and just go down to one knee. An honor, my dear, to find someone so civilized in these lands.
Well,
Take offense to that.
one does try, of course. And what brings you here, may I ask?
Ah, yes, my manners. I am Cooper Cairns, and I'm just looking for the next best adventure. I'm part of the Explorer Society, and I do
Oh,
hope to find something rather titillating to report back to them.
how
His
wonderfully
accent is
quaint.
London until he says his name, then it's like
Then it's
full
like
on Scottish.
full Scottish. He knows of the Eastwicks because he's been to, he's traveled about.
I would
That's
describe it as Scott-ish.
I need some whiskey to get Cooper going properly here.
There you go.
To clarify why an incredibly British person is in this part of the world, as someone put it, she's the Elizabeth Swan of Deadlands.
Daddy.
Yes, quite
Add some
well.
people here to the tables.
Oh,
Interesting
fancy.
establishment that there is here, and you can see her almost delicately trying not to touch anything.
Can I put myself somewhere, or do you have to put me there?
You should be able. Here, I'll just put everybody on, and you can drag yourself to where you want to be. Who am I missing?
That does tend to describe me in the mornings.
Oh wait, I accidentally added Annabeth twice.
No,
I was
no,
gonna
they're
say,
Just
replicating.
all the pointers moving around. It's like
It's
There
not.
you
little
Oh,
fruit
'cause it's on a
flies
grid, so
swarming
it's
the
not going
screen.
exactly where I
Jesus.
want it to. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I want to sit
Okay.
in whatever is the backmost corner I can, so I can sit there and maniacally like play with my pet snake and stare at everybody.
All right.
Mm.
So if you choose to do that, there's
I
there's
don't
an
see a card
upstairs
table. That makes
balcony,
me sad.
or there's a old codger in the back playing poker.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Mm.
There's an old codger over here too, so I mean, it seems to be going around.
One or more of us may not survive this poker game.
All right.
I
So
think I'm with the right person. Amelia, are you at the bar or are you in the back?
I'm
I'm at
here.
the bar.
Okay, perfect.
VTTs are so much.
I'm not the one that's dressed very rauncily. I'm the one who's managed to match my hat to my character's hat.
Listen. I heard the shame that was delivered in that statement. Like, well, one of us knew how to dress today.
Well, one of us is going to have to change.
All right.
Keep
Sorry,
the
that reminds me of the time when
change.
me and somebody, another player, did actually turn up to a LARP in the same dress.
Oh
and
no!
we were rivals in games. So
Who
we
has
just
to die?
completely
It's
hammed
the
it up.
only solution. Now. Who's dying today?
So sidebar. I saw a reel last night of that was just entitled "When Your Bestie Shows Up at the Party at the Same Dress," and it's this gal in like this super formal, like scarlet dress with this big hairpiece, and then it cuts to her friend wearing the same big hairpiece. It's like that took effort.
Mhm.
They
All right.
knew. They
So
knew.
in the back corner here, with Casey. So we'll just take y'all in turn. So when you sit down at the table, the oh he looks like an old prospector, real grizzled, cranky. You notice that he has a 6-shooter on his side, even though this is a more or less safe tavern where they ask you to, you know,
Not to shoot
Yeah,
each
we
other.
didn't check our guns.
yeah, you don't have to check your guns because the
Finally,
whiskey.
a civilized tavern.
Yes, the whiskey dog has two reputations. First, that it is frequented by territorial rangers, lawmen, and second, that the bartender has exactly 0 fucks to give when it comes to shooting people that bust up his scene. Think
I like this place.
Ah,
think Winston from John Wick. That is the
Yes.
bartender.
okay. So the rules are, guys, don't be the one who starts it, but you can be the one who finishes it.
Basically 100%.
Okay. All right.
I'll roll with that.
So when you sit down, the guy looks up and he shuffles his deck a little bit, and he, without asking, he deals you 5 cards, deals himself 5 cards. He's silently playing poker with you, right? And when you know it's your turn, he just looks up and he's like, you know, going through the motions of playing poker. So how do you
Just play the game.
just play the game? Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing that
Uh,
game for relaxation.
all right. I forget.
Also, I
Did you?
cannot believe we're not playing Texas Hold'em in El Paso. This is a
Hmm.
crime.
Listen. All right. This is Geoff speaking. God ordained 2 poker games, Texas Hold'em and 5-card stud, and I only know how to play 5-card stud. So
Okay.
More than I.
I see.
and blackjack, but so you have gambling, don't you?
Do you like cats? Do you like tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons? If you answered yes, then we have a charity stream for you. The Of Dice and Dens podcast will be running their 4th annual tabletop gaming.
In your character sheet, and
Just to point out to Dan, there we go. It's alright. He's got it. It's fine.
Modifiers. Where?
no modifiers.
Yeah, all right. Public roll. Yeah, why not?
All right.
Ooh, it made a noise.
It did,
Big
and
buggy.
you.
Where'd it go?
It's in the
Ooh.
chat, off on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
decent.
we both apparently had horrible hands, but you win. So
Whee.
the old guy flips over his 3-card high hand and just pushes the poker chips, and he finally introduces himself. He says,
I need to take you to Vegas sometime.
he says,
You need to method act.
he
All right.
says, my name is Sweeney.
Is that a mononym or?
It's
I
my
mean, I'm
last
cool
name.
with it if it is. Okay, okay. Westwood. I didn't know how we were going about this.
Okay. So, okay. Now we're going to cut over to the other bar or the other table, and Marie Claire, you are more or less left alone because you have a giant fucking snake around your neck.
How big is the snake?
Giant
I-
fucking. Pay attention.
Okay.
It's a constrictor.
Oh
It's like
wow.
a
Okay. So it's gotcha.
Big lad.
He's just chilling.
All right. And then at the bar,
This bar
We-
going to be mouse free, 100%.
Yeah. Right.
Sick.
I need to respond to our donation here, so had to load that up. Okay, at the bar, the bartender, whose name is Henry, comes up and he says, "How you doing, miss? You're the singer at the opera over there, aren't you?"
I sure am.
You're and he's washing out the glass with his hand. How's that going? How many more performances you got this
Well,
this
let's
year?
see. This road goes along. It takes you through what? New Mexico and Arizona and into California. I think there's 5 more shows before we turn around and start heading back.
Five, and that's one a night, or
Nah, we're taking it real easy. Taking it real easy. One
Well-
every week or so. I want to see what's out here.
awesome. Or no, he doesn't say awesome because
No,
awesome
sure.
would. Yeah, sure.
I swear I've got like a glass of
Awesome.
red wine that's fancier than this. Swear it. I sniff it.
He nods a little bit, and then says, and then we cut to the British duo back by the door.
Mm-hmm.
European.
You,
You mean the clusterfuck at the doorway?
Yes, yeah. So how's that conversation going?
I
I'm
go for it.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming you're trying to make awkward small talk, and my character's trying to gently.
Oh
I'm
no!
trying to
just
figure
going
out.
Anxiety.
just like, the person at the party who wants to who heard you like D&D, so they want to tell you about their entire character's backstory. Cooper Cairns is just going in on all these adventures and how he's been to London and just like bye, 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 bye.
And she's just yes, of course. That's lovely. Totally not listening at all.
All right.
And you're very, very, very quickly going into the category of the hired help.
Oh.
All right.
See, I'm tempted to save you from that conversation by putting the snake on the floor.
Okay. So about that time, everyone give me a notice roll.
I know I'm doing this to myself, but I would like to elect that mine is at disadvantage because I'm
That's
very
a
into my
choice.
story right now.
Okay, I will give you a -3 penalty.
Okay.
Where is notice?
Ah,
Okay.
sorry.
I should have familiarized myself with this sheet. Notice, there it is.
Yes.
Just roll.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Two.
so
God damn!
Casey
I'm not
notices
sure how I
this.
did that.
He notices the nose hairs
Yeah,
on
Wow.
whoever this is.
Dang.
there is no
You gotta have
surprising.
sharp eyes to be as good a shot as I am.
There's no surprising Casey in this particular instance. You notice at the far table these three hooligans, shall we call them, over here in the
Rough
corner.
taps.
Yeah, they start chanting under their breath in kind of an obscure language. You're not really familiar. None of you are really familiar with it, with what it is. Maybe Marie Claire, because it sounds kind of Latin-ish, and since Louisiana has like Franco Spanglish going on, you might recognize it as Latin, or anyone else who knows a Latin would recognize it as Latin-ish. And after a few moments, they get up and leave.
I pay this no mind because Mama didn't teach me to judge foreigners.
I like it.
So that they I'm guessing they passed by Amelia and
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. They
She kind of
they-
just like looks down her nose at them.
All right. Another 5 minutes or so, and 2 hands of poker later, because that's how I pass time. Through the windows, crash
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
some, as I have been told, dire kitten type creatures. So,
Okay.
yeah. So they are clearly on the prowl and ready to fuck your shit up, as it were.
Oh, they're hostile. Okay.
They are hostile.
Right.
Well, the first thing that Amelia is going to do is move behind the.
So, no, hang on. A dire kitten. What is that? Just a large? That's a cat.
Well, yes.
I'm pointing to
That's
the first one in the
large cat.
corner. You're going to be eaten by the displacer beast first. I'm on to you.
I adjust my monocle and just fascinating.
Ah, sucker.
Well,
All right.
can't see I saw that one coming.
So, well, yeah, I know. So now a brief description of how. Ooh, I just moved all over the gosh darn place. All right. How Deadlands works. Deadlands and You, a love story. So
Aw.
I'm going to add you all to the encounter here. Un momento, o favore.
I have to be really careful now. My character in our other Deadlands game is harrowed and very tough to kill. Cooper's
Mhm.
a lot more fragile than that.
Yes.
Mm.
So I got to hold on. I'm going to group our NPCs here because they need to go at the same time. Add select tokens as followers. All right. Okay, so here is how this will roughly work. So in Savage Worlds Deadlands, everyone draws a card to determine firing order. You get a turn, or you get a new card each turn. This is something that in our regular campaigns I forego since we're all distributed, but since there's a VTT now, I can enforce that rule. And so I will begin combat. And if you look across the top, or if you look in the chat, you can see all the cards that were drawn. And across the top there, next to chat messages, is one called Combat Encounter. That is the turn order and the action by which stuff's gonna go down.
I think I
So
have something for this. Hold
Quick
on.
question: how many
yes.
PowerPoints do I have, and where do I see that?
If you go back to your character sheet,
I'm on there now.
okay, under if you scroll all the way, or if you look across the top, there's traits, edges, gear, powers. You click powers.
Oh, okay. And how do we regen the PowerPoints? What's the?
It's a rest after.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Just need to know
Yes.
how to ration my magic.
Right.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, cool.
So the first one that is going to go is actually our Mr. Sweeney, the territorial ranger. And that's actually good because I can walk y'all through what you're supposed to do. So he's clicking on the measure distance here. I'm looking at his character sheet. What does he have? He's got the Colt Thunder. Okay. It's got range,
sick.
yes. In this case. So 12 times 5 is 60. So he can shoot up to 60 feet without using his short distance penalty here. So he's going to measure out to that there dire kitten by the stairs, which is at 27 and a half feet for those of you measuring it at home. So I'm just going to click this here and target. And we're going to roll this bad boy. we're just gonna roll for shooting. And he misses. So
Damn.
LB takes his takes his takes a hot second to warm up the pitch, and uh,
Boo.
he's a little slow getting it out. And when he aims at that lion, he shoots. It goes wide, and the bullet lands into that nice little hand railing there by the stairs and blows out some splinters. So next would be Casey. So, sidebar on Casey, by the way, just to show
Yep.
you. When I was growing up, I only knew two Caseys, Casey with a K and Casey with a C. And so I thought for the longest time that Casey with a K is how boys spell Casey, and Casey with a C is how girls spell
Ah.
Casey.
The blonde versus blonde debate. Yes.
Yes. Yes. So, anyway,
Fun fact.
obviously, when I got to college, I found all sorts of different spellings of Casey across the whole spectrum, and that went out the window. But before I went to college, that's what I thought. All right.
They are babies the size of adult cats, is what I'm seeing in chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, since
okay.
they're dire, I've also made them.
They're large, small.
spookalicious.
Okay. All right. Now, how do the thing?
All right. So, click on the cat you want to target.
Let me show off a little. Take the far one.
All right. In the lower left-hand corner, there's a target button.
Okay.
All right. And then open up your character sheet.
It's like StarCraft in this bitch. All right.
Yeah, and click whatever weapon you want to use.
Okay. Gear and you. Did that do a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Okay. So I'm just gonna.
Are you just going to do regular shooting or
That's the question. Do I want to get fancy with this? I got another one. We can save the fancy stuff for the second one.
Okay.
So,
So just
I'm
click
gonna-
shooting should be
Yep.
the top one.
And
there.
then no modifiers. Everything's sweet.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you also miss.
Oh no.
So you go to shoot, and it blows up that the back of the chair there behind the table, and it goes wide. You scare the ankle biting dire kittens.
Hmm.
The cult summoned demonic ankle biting kittens.
Yes.
They're still boobies.
They're still,
Still-
if one of you has like animal handling or something like that,
I don't.
I'm just glad that wasn't a crit because that would have been a real quick death.
to help give a reroll, unless you don't want to help the kittens get killed, understandably. You know.
So wait, hang on. I think I may have misunderstood the reroll mechanic. I
Uh-huh.
thought it was that they got to make us re-roll a roll, and we took the new roll, which could be worse than the original.
Mm.
No, it's a benefit. You
You get
Aw.
to take
can.
whichever one is better.
Yep.
That's less fun.
Ugh.
All right, that's up to Marshall. Okay, I've given him ideas. Fantastic.
Yes.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
I mean, so
could
far
go.
nothing is going wrong.
All
So
right.
we scared one of them, and the other is still doing its thing.
Oh yeah. So 2 of the 3 have become have been shot at, and so now they're scared. And then the third one down here by Marie
hang on.
Claire and the British cluster are has just entered through the window.
Mm.
So next in firing order would be Amelia.
Oh my goodness, how profane! Shooting at poor little innocent kitty cats. Here, my darling, have some lunch. And she takes a she takes a tuna sandwich out of her reticule and throws it at the cat.
Lady, you understand they just crashed through the window, right?
You would too if you were hungry.
Let me see what you have here that
I
could.
have persuade.
Yes,
She's not wrong. I would do that.
I will let you roll your persuasion to get the kitty cat to not be aggressive.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this kitty cat is now not aggressive. It is now the it's going to move over here next to Amelia and eat the tuna fish sandwich.
Yes, there we go, darling. There we go. There's a good kitty cat.
Well, I will be damned.
Okay. Next in order is Cooper.
I didn't think the tuna fish thing was going to work.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, sit back down for poker. I don't know. This seems to have been well and truly diffused.
So I'm torn because Cooper, being the adventurer he is, I feel like he'd want to pounce on it with it. Like he's not going to do shooting, even though that's the smart thing to do. He wants to like see how these things fight, and so he's
Don't
gonna
you
pull out his
dare.
knife.
Don't you
Oh, okay,
dare.
Steve Irwin.
Amelia will body block that. She will put herself in harm's way.
uh,
My father will hear about this.
I am conflicted and yet strangely compelled.
what? So I have a pace of 5 because I'm
Yes.
old.
It means you can walk. Let's see, 5 times 6 is 30 feet.
30 feet, nice.
So
Hell yeah. Okay. So I see this weird friendship happen. I'm just like absolutely curious, and then I whip out my knife and beeline it for the aggressive dire kitten. Let's get that selection going. Boop 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 boop.
all right.
And
Where's the third one on the map? I only see 2.
Yeah, there were 3, weren't
Up
there?
at the bar.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I was scrolled down too
It's
far.
grabbing a drink.
and
Goes
the
to
Captain
left.
Kirk fighting Spock music starts playing, and I start. We start going at it hand to hand here because I want to see
Ooh.
what these critters can do. Ooh.
Damn. Oh wait, you need to target the. So if you click on the thing you're targeting,
Yeah.
aka the snake or the kitten.
I would
Now
Oh,
leave my
right.
snake alone.
Snake.
Why am I snaking?
Yeah.
Why am I
didn't do,
the-
I didn't do
not hurt-
nothing.
Yeah.
But
So
he's
right
dead.
click on it and then click the little bullseye in the bottom left hand corner.
Mine's in the upper left here.
Yeah,
It
mine's
says
in the upper.
select targets.
Oh, okay.
Some of
That's
us are at
cool.
the DM and don't have the DM screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it has been selected. Do I have to re-roll? Because that was really good.
Yes, go ahead and re-roll.
Good luck, buddy. Oh, well, I mean,
7.
you know.
Okay, you still, you still do damage. So go ahead and
Yeah.
Roll your damage with a knife.
I can't believe this worked.
Whoo! Coop coming out hot. 6.
Damn, boy. All right.
All right. It is now shaken.
It got clapped and wasn't happy.
Cool.
Yes. So that means, by the way, shaken, that it has to either spend. I can spend of any to unshaken it, or it has to make a spirit roll to become or vigor roll, excuse me, to become unshaken on its next turn.
How smart would you say these creatures are?
I would say that they are exactly
Kitten level.
6 a d6 level smarts.
I mean, I feel like the shaken comes from it being startled that something is so excited to engage with it and come up strong. Like, Coop's just like, I'm getting a good fight. Like,
So actual gunfire is fine, but this geriatric with a knife. You know what? Now that I say it out loud, I understand it.
All right. Annie Beth.
All right, so I don't have a tuna fish sandwich, but I definitely want to use my persuasion. So I pull up there. I have to keep. Where did I pull? Oh, because I'm looking at my character sheet. I keep forgetting that the character sheet is covering the map. So I'm like, where's the map?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. Why am I? No. There we go. I want to go here. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna kind of like kneel down, hitch up my skirts and kneel down. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I don't want to hurt you. Come here, baby. I just want to come here, pretty kitty. I'm just trying to try to, persuade it to come over and get some scritches.
Okay.
Roll.
Well, that is with let's see, a 4, and that's with 3 raises. So, the kitten, the dire kitten, comes up to you and arches its back and kind of rubs up against your legs, clearly wanting the scritches.
Oh, you're such a sweet little baby. I'll give it a little ear rub, the wheelchair scratch arms. We're not best friends.
Only you guys would turn the first combat encounter into let's adopt some kittens. Which
Yeah,
That
seems
is what
like
else you do with kittens.
That's
I am fully expecting to be able to just pull a collar out of my reticule at this point and claim this cat as my own.
the cultists have summoned these dire kittens to destroy the bar, and you adopt them.
Yep.
we've
So
won.
dire, all right.
All right. So next is Marie Claire.
Well, I mean, 2 of these cats seem to be having the best time of their life, so I don't know if I want to interfere with that. What is my walk distance? I suppose I have no idea. If I walk
Your-
over to go help,
Your pace is what?
should be 6.
Yeah, so you should be 30. So 6 times 6 is 36. So you can
36.
walk 36 feet in a round.
okay, so I can get right on top of it. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Well, nope. Click off that. Move. Got to click. I'm just gonna walk right over here then.
Okay. Okay, you walk right over to it. To the poor cat that Cooper is trying to swat at there
For
Uh-huh.
science.
for science.
Can I power and stab in the same round?
No. You can
I'm
do
just
one
gonna-
or the other.
I'm just gonna stab it too.
O-
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stab it.
Uh,
Hey, listen. All right, these. Ooh, okay.
I see Marie joining in on the fight, and I give a wink with my non-monocled eye.
Nice stabbing.
all right. So you. Oh, you didn't target the cat.
Oh no. All right, let's see.
The only reason I have you guys target is because it's easier for me to keep track of things. Otherwise,
That's okay.
yeah.
Well,
And that's
Oh,
okay. Roll your damage because you hit with a raise. So roll your damage with a raise.
all right.
Oh, poor kitty cat. What did it ever do to you?
yes.
Okay. Um. Take one wound. Okay. It that that dire kitty cat is now defeated.
Aw.
So
I'm just gonna put my knife away real slow, and I'm just gonna put my snake on the ground and let him have a good time.
yeah, okay.
Oh, I was gonna use my hand.
I watched
Ah.
in absolute fascination. Marie's
Thankfully, I'm
very
too busy
quickly
petting this other
becoming
kitty to
Cooper's
notice.
favorite person in the bar.
Okay. So we are now at this point. We went through one round of combat. And in that time, you managed to make 2 pets.
Yay!
And
Who's in the handbag now?
I'm just
The other
gonna
half
mark.
of the tuna sandwich was there to lure it in, and now it's in the handbag.
Yes. So
We've
So-
now established a very different dynamic between the ladies of this party.
I
so
stood up, fired a single shot, watched one of them get dogpiled with knives, and the other two befriended with food and affection. And I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
So-
like take a moment, take a beat, holster my gun, and sit back down.
so now Annie Beth and Amelia have pet dire kittens that they can call upon should they need to. And Marie Claire and Cooper are heartless bastards. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
And
So,
Casey's just Casey.
in
Yep.
case it's just
It's
Casey.
the way of the wild.
So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, so I just marked them all as incapacitated because they're not any
They're
threat.
neutralized. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, they're neutralized. All 3 have been neutralized, and so
Make sure
In
to
the
spay
one
and
way or the
neutralize your
other.
cats.
in the corner, the man identified as Sweeney rolls, spins his gun and slides it back into the holster, and says to Casey, "Are these 4 friends of yours?"
I'm not sure if I want them to be or not yet. But let's go with sure.
All right.
Also,
He
side
puts-
note, he can't just flip his gun like he did something cool. He shot the staircase.
He can and he will.
Listen, it's all about you have to act like you did it on purpose. Like, yep, show them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a warning shot.
I was
Yeah.
trying to scare the damn thing away.
It was scared. Goal accomplished. Mission
Yeah.
accomplished.
So
I don't know
he-
what you sickos with knives are up to.
he puts his fingers to his mouth and lets out a shrill whistle and just kind of beckons the rest of you over.
I pick up
How
my kitty cat
uncouth.
and
You could have just waved.
I
It's hard for Cooper to peel his eyes away from the awful meal that's happening
Watching
in
the
corner.
snake slowly consume this thing all.
Just like
Like,
writing
oh,
notes
yeah.
in his little explorer's
Oh,
journal,
hell
but
yeah. Like, this is great.
he does peel away mournfully, like head over his shoulder, continuing to try to watch a little.
Oh my god, its jaw is so big. Like, just
I'm carrying my kitty cat.
after a
So-
moment, I'm gonna just be like, okay, and then just leave my snake there and walk over.
Okay.
Let's go. Move.
All right.
Wait, move. No, move.
Let's go.
You have to, yeah.
I'm going to remove the kitty
Whee!
cats from the screen because they are
They're
two of-
gone.
they're now in
distracting.
handbags or in a snake.
Or a handbag,
Flush
either
the
way.
bosoms.
They are lunch or eating lunch.
I pick my wine glass up as I walk by the bar and go back and lean against the bar again.
All right.
So cool.
So the man kind of looks at all of you and says, "Huh. Do y'all know what those things were?"
I pick.
Or
Oh, what
are-
are you? You're so vicious.
I mean, I suppose looking at it, can I tell there's something wrong with it?
roll a common knowledge roll.
All right.
Any of you can do that.
I'm just going to straight up say Cooper has no clue. He's writing
Nope.
in his little explorer's journal.
Nope.
Fantastic.
No idea.
Common
Oh, dang.
So
All right, that's pretty good.
My brain exploded. Sorry. Goodbye.
yeah. So Casey thinks that there's something odd about them. Annabeth thinks that they're just a regular kitty cat. Amelia knows that they are demonic kitty cats.
And she
Mer-
loves it all the more for it.
Mer-
demon kitty? I mean, I've already got a demon cat. Where is she? She's here somewhere.
Marie Claire, you think they're snake food and not much else. Like that's as far as you got in the thought experiment.
Well, I can say for certain those are some strange folks. And these here critters sure seem strange as well.
All right. Well, as you may have guessed, those are not from around here type cats. They're not cats that we would see in El Paso, if you catch my drift.
Hell, they're northern cats.
Oh, they're British. I understand now why we have such an affinity.
So he just kind of dead stares at you for a moment. He says, "Yes, they're carpet bagging British cats." Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
I'm just so pleased to be in a session where we were able to use carpetbagger. That's one of my favorite terms, and to use it so appropriately is incredible, Geoff. Thank you.
So Sweeney kind of looks between all of you and finally says, "All right. I represent the Lone Star Line. Maybe you've heard of us. We're the Texas Rail Company. He pauses to see if that has any effect on
It
any of
probably doesn't it for Amelia. Her father probably owns the shares in it.
I'm petting the kitty. I don't notice.
Yep. Lone Star, Texas. Clue was in the name. I'm with you.
He says, I've been I'm really impressed how you handled those cats of unusual size. Let's call them that.
I don't believe they exist.
The handbag
They're right in
purse,
front of you.
maybe.
I mean, to be honest, I've never seen anyone actually befriend a cat like that.
Oh, but they're just little sweet babies.
Yeah, I suppose they are.
It's amazing what a cat will do for food.
I have a proposition
sick.
for y'all if you're so inclined to make a few dollars.
I'm listening.
Well, we, as a rail company, you see, we go through a lot of lumber. And we sent some guys up to the Gila National Forest up there in New Mexico. And we haven't heard from them in a few days. And given how you handled yourselves today, would you mind or would you be interested in going up there, just seeing if they're all right? I'll pay y'all $50
Is that all?
Each?
spread amongst yourselves.
No.
I don't know. That kind of.
Well, I mean, if you don't need it, I'll take it.
Coop stands up tall and proud and is like, I accept the call to adventure. The money may be spread amongst the others. This is the only payment I need. I'm just throwing
Okay.
away the accent because I'm not trying to do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it simply because I want to see what happens to him. That man is a wild card, and I am so entertained.
Well, normally I'm the one paying the work rather than doing the work myself, but I suppose I better go and see what's happened to Daddy's assets. He would be most unimpressed.
I look at the kitty. Let's go. We could go see what. Oh wow, my voice just went stupid. Well, let's go find your brothers and sisters.
Okay. He pulls out. If I'll let y'all roll a notice at a -2 penalty.
Oh no!
Okay. Interesting.
If I didn't notice the first time, I'm certainly not noticing the second time.
Whoa.
Ooh,
How the fuck?
Hey.
Cooper
Screw it.
and
I'll just
Anna.
do the math myself.
Ah,
That's a
Oh,
2, I think.
so 3. I didn't.
so
I didn't do the -2.
okay, so Casey's at a 2, Marie Claire's at a 2, Cooper's at a 3. Annabeth notices. Okay, so Annabeth,
Annie Beth.
you notice that when Sweeney reaches into his coat pocket, he pulls back his jacket just a little bit too wide, and you notice on his vest the badge of a territorial ranger. So even though he says he's working for the North Star Line, or the North Star Line, Jesus, where'd that come from? Even though
anime
You know what? I'm
train.
gonna. Nope.
So
Even though
Titanic's been on our minds a lot lately.
You
so-
know
Yeah.
what? I wasn't gonna say it.
I'll say it. That's what my thought process went. Like, no.
even though he says he's working for the Lone Star Line,
There we
Mm.
go.
you know that he's flying false colors, if you will.
Mhm.
And he pulls out 5 train tickets, sets it on the table, and then from the other coat pocket, he pulls out. I just want to see something here.
Oh, guys.
A gun.
It's a gun? Oh no.
Mm,
I have 2.
I've got one too.
Sick.
oops. I'm gonna need to do something different. Okay, he pulls out $75, with the band on it, and sets it on top of the train tickets, and says,
Mm.
"Your train for Albuquerque leaves in 2 hours.
All right.
You'll find
Okay.
horses at your destination." All right.
Cool.
Sweet transportation and rental.
Yeah, I know.
That's fantastic.
Okay. And so we'll leave the El Paso saloon for a second. And we cut to our Indiana Jones type overlay of the map. Assuming there's nothing else that you guys want to do in El Paso.
I mean, I'll just let my
Nah,
tour
let's
manager know
montage
that
this.
I'm going on a side trip.
Oh yeah, you still have 5 shows left.
Not
Hope those
today.
weren't important.
Yeah.
Amelia's going to pop and get a nice get the gentleman at the bother, what's the name for it? The place where stuff is made with leather and metal.
What?
Blacksmith?
Blacksmith, thank you. Going to
Yes.
pop by
A
the blacksmith.
tannery?
They don't use leather. Those are 2 separate professions.
Yeah, but like no, but like, how would you strap on the metal?
Yes, exactly. So she pops to the blacksmith, get a harness made for Jenkins.
The cat's
you
name is
named
Jenkins.
You've named it.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
All right. So now I've got a here. Okay. So you now have access to an ally called Jenkins the cat. and Annabeth, you have access to an ally called whatever you decide to name it.
I haven't come up with it yet, but
Okay. So you take the Lone Star train north, and we have our Indiana Jones cut over with the map with the red line. You go into New Mexico, you hard bank into Albuquerque, and then you bank left into onto a trail into the Gila National Forest. Although I don't know that it's a national forest in 1884, but where we're at today. Details. And so you're wandering up a trail, and then you follow the path into that Sweeney described to you into the forest, and eventually you get to a clearing, and you see a small cabin off to the left, or your left, in the general south direction,
That's true.
and in that is uh, it's a one bedroom or one room cabin. It's been locked up. There's boards on the windows. There, it looks like people were trying to fortify the cabin. And then around it, you see a whole bunch of trees, some to be oak, some look like pine, uh, some scrub land, but otherwise it is quiet. And I'm going to zoom you all over.
Grove of Death. That's a lovely name.
I should have probably named it something less ominous.
Now it's actually a fun park.
Yes.
It can't
You
be
don't own
any
any
more
token
ominous
with
than the
vision in
carnival
this.
the goats made.
Yes. So
I got an error message and it's a black screen.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
Oh no, the black screen. You put your
Is this
token
Fog of
somewhere on
War?
the map. Here,
Oh,
I'll fix it for you.
there we go.
Whoa.
There we
Hello.
go. Okay.
Oh, interesting. That's very trippy.
That's fun.
There you go. Okay. So you're on the outskirts there.
This is actually really clever.
Yeah. So our viewers at home can see something that the rest of you can't.
I don't
Oh.
like that. I don't like that.
Could I use I would like to so my pitch is because I have the woodsman skill and we are in the wild ish now, I would like to use survival
Okay.
to like kind of check out the land and look for signs of struggle or, try to find some tracks, see if I could read the land on what's going on.
Okay.
Love that. Just a quick thought. Uh, where are, or rather, where is the cabin?
Sir, not appearing in this picture, but it you're using your mind's eye. You're all roughly behind the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't find a map with a cabin, so
Ooh,
I don't know. MS
11.
Paint is the thing.
11. Ooh. So you see footsteps all around. It looks like at one time there were probably close to 10 people who were, lumberjacks, and they were cutting down wood. You see a lot of tree stumps. You see kind of the trees that remain are kind of interspersed. They're mostly oak looking like trees, and they they have some footsteps around them, not a whole lot of footsteps around them, and then there's some footsteps going into the deeper parts of the forest, drag marks where they pulled logs up and piled them up near the cabins.
So like that scene in Two Towers where Aragorn's walking across the battlefield tracking the hobbits, Cooper's like, there were lumberjacks, 10 of them. And he's walking through steps, going to stumps, cutting down oak, I believe, oak
I'm more
trees.
picturing Prince Humperdinck.
Oh yeah, we're getting some good Princess Bride references in today.
What do you
that-
need?
I just hear a screaming cat.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's probably one of yours in your purse right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
see.
there it is.
There's the 19-year-old cat who's
We've got
cranky
sound
with me about
effects.
something. Yes. She's a little demonic. She's clinging onto my shirt right now.
She's a
Matt
good
Mercer
girl.
wishes.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. I need to cuddle the kitty for a half a second because that's what she needs, apparently. Or she thinks she's hungry, which,
She thinks.
Well, she gets like 2 cans of food a day as it is.
Your father, you starve me. Why?
Yes.
Father, why do you starve me?
Yes.
Figure when they're that old, my mom's got a 21-year-old cat. Figure when they're that old, it's like, who cares, right? Like, let them
Yeah.
eat what they want.
Well, and she's got a thyroid thing, so she has trouble keeping weight on. This was a cat that used to be like, we were warned by the vet that she was too heavy. And then she got her thyroid thing, and now they're like, she doesn't weigh enough.
She have hyperthyroid?
Yeah.
So does Banks.
I had that when Yuri got diagnosed with diabetes. Like he went from nearly 6 kilos of cat to 4 kilos of cat.
My Bubba Salem had diabetes, and he's right here.
Oh,
He had it for 7 years, though, so it's not what, he had it for a long time.
Moment of silence for Sam. Okay. So there you are. They took the hobbits to Isengard. I mean,
Well, where are they all? They're clearly slacking on the company dime. I'm going to have words with my father about this.
You sure you own this
even
guy?
even hardworking men need a break once in a while.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's news to me.
Indeed, and I puff out my mustaches a little bit.
I don't have mustaches to go.
That's because that's what we do with our
Yep.
mustaches. Slurpee noises.
wax. I've thought about waxing mine for today, but it's not quite long enough to actually twirl up. So
Gotta keep going. You have to keep going.
yes. Okay. So is anybody going to check out the cabin or look at the trees?
Yeah, I'll go check out the cabin.
Okay.
Amelia's just going to stand there and expect everyone to do the work for her.
Okay.
Passive strike.
Go and just knock, go and knock on the cabin door.
Okay. So the cabin is about 15 by 15. Has a sod roof and a front and back door. There's a small root cellar under the back corner of the cabin that you can get to from the outside. And there is an outhouse about 25 paces from the back door. The cabin has no windows.
Mm-mm. Well, honestly, there's my out of character knowledge is shit's probably going down in that cellar. But yeah, I'm gonna knock on the back because you said we're behind the cabin, right?
Right.
So I'll knock on the back door.
There's no reply.
And you said no windows.
No windows.
I'll put my ear to the door.
You hear nothing.
I don't think there's anybody home.
It
Cooper
does seem
starts
that way.
immediately. Cooper starts immediately setting camp, like getting some dried stuff, some dried small tinder for a good fire. Like, not actually investigating this. He's just like ready to rough it because this is his jam.
Which tree are you going to select wood from?
Let's see here. I think sure, no. Is there just like a way to, if I select target, does it show? Well, I'll just walk him over there.
Over
He's
here.
gonna like get over here in the brush over this way.
Okay.
And
Okay.
or trees and getting tinder and trying to prepare for at least a night here.
Roll a notice check.
Notice. 4.
4. You notice that the trees here are they're oak, so you know that, but they have large thorns on them.
Absolutely curious. I start writing in my explorer's journal and like observing the thorns.
Interesting. You don't
I do
usually see
yell
that.
it back to the party also to announce it because I'm so excited. I haven't seen oak trees with thorns.
That's the first I've seen one. Huh.
All right.
Can I tell with that notice if it's actually the trees or is there something like ivy growing up it with thorns?
Question.
Roll a notice at -2.
Okay. This is also what you get when you have a player who actually or who enjoys plants, right?
Yep.
Like I legitimately I'm like ivy. Oh. Notice -2.
Oof.
You think that everything is just fine. They're normal trees, but they have big.
Definitely nothing odd happening here. Nothing at all.
Oh yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Thorny oaks, you know, the great western thorny oak. Yeah, yeah.
Continue writing in my journal like
Amelia
And
thinks these are all perfectly normal trees to have in the colonials compared to the beautiful ones they have in England.
It's a little strange, but it ain't the weirdest I've ever seen.
All right. 2 times 6 is 12. Jeez Louise. Okay. I needed to double check something. Okay.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Guys.
We're in trouble now.
Oh,
Might
wow.
be a small problem.
Big trouble in Little Cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're fine.
Yay!
Okay, cool. So you've got some people around the cabin. The cabin is going to be roughly like. Can I just
I
draw?
feel like it should just be like here.
It's going to be like here. Like this is the cabin.
Okay. That is a very tiny cabin.
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh,
So
damn, okay.
Oh, okay.
there's the cabin,
It's an outhouse, basically.
and here's the outhouse over there. So.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Cool.
what do you want to do? Do you want to break into the cabin? Do you want to start helping what's his name harvest trees? What are
Yeah,
you
might as
thinking?
well. He seems old, and I don't know if he's visibly struggling, but
I'm gonna see if the back door is unlocked.
The back door is not unlocked, but you pull on it and wiggle it, and it seems pretty flimsy, all things considered. Like you could probably bash this door in.
Okay, I'm not gonna be breaking and entering just yet. I'm gonna
hey, if
try
you need
this.
him, I got a couple of 45 lockpicks right here.
I'll try the cellar door.
Cellar door is also similarly barred from the inside.
Okay. I'll go around to the front and knock on the front door.
Again, no answer, but similarly weak door.
Okay.
I'm impressed this place is even big enough to have 2 doors. It seems a little bit.
I I do need to take a quick bio break.
Okay.
I'm down if we keep going. I don't know, or if we want to take a minute. I can continue listening. I just wanted to announce.
I don't know. Bathroom break sounds great.
Okay, we'll take 5. We'll give our viewers at home a chance to stockpile up those bennies for our actors, as the
It's
viewers
basically we're going
know.
to need them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Donate. Help them out,
Please
Here's the
man.
do.
things.
They're
Think of
gonna-
Jenkins.
Save
Think of
Jenkins.
Okay,
This
okay,
might end up with just Jenkins and the other cat wandering away.
Genuinely, they might be the only survivors of this.
It means I gotta name it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mr.
Okay.
Meowgly.
There we go.
Oh.
Here we go. And looks like we did get a donation while you were out. Let me see what that
Yay!
involved.
Look at that.
Thanks, Adora. For Jenkins.
For Jenkins. $5 for Jenkins.
Your cat is named Jenkins. Mine's Leroy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's either
almost got
5
this first
re-rolls or a Benny.
Benny.
What are we looking at here?
Jenkins gets his own Benny.
Dora says she would die for
I would
Jenkins.
die for Jenkins. So apparently Amelia has
A Benny. All right.
Free Benny. I will award that appropriately.
Adora's got my back.
All right.
She's my bestie for a reason.
There we go. Okay, so when we last left our intrepid adventurers, 2 were chopping down trees, and the 3
was
women were
supervising.
considering breaking and entering. So, and we
Amelia's
haven't heard,
knows she's supervising this whole endeavor.
Ooh,
we haven't heard from Marie Claire on her.
I'm so sorry. Someone's at my door. I'll be right back.
I
Okay.
well, see, I'm debating if I want to help or not, because I'm pretty sure that the first time that my character gets referred to as the help, I'm punching someone. I don't give a shit who your father is. I'll still punch you.
I don't think if
Your dad is gonna hear about this. Good. Maybe he can throw a better punch.
I hope your ancestors hear about it too. And if you'd like to talk to them, I could go wreck them up if you want me to.
Go through the whole chain of command.
That's
your snake may have eaten Jenkins' sister, but he will eat you instead.
right.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, the
I'll go
third
kick
cat
in a
was named
door.
Chicken.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Roll a strength check.
That's oof.
Kicking down the door.
Just be lucky I'm not making you fight the door.
I'll fight the door. I'll probably have better luck stabbing
She'll fight the
it.
door.
Put 'em
Let's go.
up.
I didn't
What?
get the chance before my rude interruption. I do just want to emphasize we're gathering dry
Well,
tinder.
Goodbye. I
not
died.
chopping
Killed
wood.
myself. Goodbye. That's it. I tried to
So-
headbutt the door and I died.
Ooh.
Oh,
Amelia
Jesus.
goes to break down the door and she ends up just pounding hardly.
Yeah.
You know, no knock warrant type. Dun dun dun. Open up. And that isn't quite enough to break down the door.
Damn. Okay.
That was
I'm gonna
Marie, right?
Move my token
Yeah.
over.
Yes.
to
Are there any
Mr.
windows?
Mustache or whatever.
No,
Are there
no
any-
windows.
How
Just
big
two-
is the bottom? How big is the bottom of the door? Like, how flush is this door to the floor?
You know, old westy door, so probably half an inch. Or 10.
Would they have sealed it up though? Because if they're barricading,
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So, yes, there's a gap at the door, but the gap doesn't go all the way through. It looks like there's been like logs or rags or something barricading the inside.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Your own hubris.
Has, hoisted by your own petard again.
Yeah.
You could always just make a new door if you're struggling with the one that's provided. These walls don't exactly look
If
particularly.
you can't make your own door, store bought is fine.
Let's Kool-Aid man this thing.
Okay. I will accept either a strength check or a fighting check. Or if you're going to try and shoot the lock, called shot against the door.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Cool.
So just rolling a regular shooting roll with the weapon of your choice.
All right. Lefty, you're up.
All right.
Let's see. Where is shooting? And yep.
Oh, I'm gonna move you back over here.
I think that's
it's
good.
It's because
Oh, yeah.
Casey's not shooting at a living object for it. Inanimate ones are just fine.
Okay. So a 7, not quite a bonus, but enough to hit. You blow out the area around
I really
the
hope no one
door.
is in here.
Yeah. So a successful strength check, and you should be able to like just push the door open at this point.
There is now one more corpse than there was before.
They should have answered if
They should have answered. Yeah, this is
That's
how
only-
the ATF does it.
Oh
common courtesy.
no!
Oh.
Ooh.
We don't mean to get political, but we are opinionated. Okay.
I have some opinions.
Yes. Okay.
That sounds like an awesome jacket design, like the back of one. I'm gonna merch up that.
But just a jacket that says "I have opinions." That's inviting fights. Like that's just inviting fights.
Okay. So, are you pushing in and?
I feel like at this point it would just be more of like a gentle shove.
Push it. Oops,
Hello, Pony
Okay.
Express. Hello.
All right. When you get inside, you see two
Publishing
men.
house.
Yes.
The guy
Two
who's back
men.
here.
calling.
And
they best
inside
friends? Are they
the
roommates?
cabin are two
We're cabin mates.
people. One looks to be a cook, and the other a lumberjack. They're both holding axes, and when they walk in, they both throw their axes to the floor and start begging for mercy, asking that you not hurt them. That they're
Are they both unscathed?
yes, they're both.
Wow.
unscathed.
Okay. That was lucky. I don't know. Tiny cabin, grim servant of death. It feels like one of them would have a new hole.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
All right, sweet.
So we'll just put a couple of them here.
So what you cooking?
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're in here just kind of doing their thing. Their thing happens to be begging for mercy and for their lives. One of them, the one back here in the corner, is babbling on and on about the end of the world. Like he's just so focused on Armageddon and how the end times are nigh and we're all gonna die. That's where he's at
The end
mentally
of
right
the
now.
world.
Isn't that where we're all at right now?
Yeah.
Timely. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna try to like soothe them like I did the kitty cats. Like, oh sweetie, we're not here to hurt you. Oh sweetie, it's okay.
All right. Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion.
Which one are you trying to persuade? The insane one or the other one?
We'll go with the lucid one first.
Okay.
Persuasion. Damn. Damn.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
You got
Okay.
one trick, but it keeps working.
Apparently.
I think we found the
Oh.
part.
Oh yeah, that's kind of been my whole thing. I've kind of built.
She's an opera singer.
Yep.
Confirmed
Okay.
bard from the start.
So you are able to persuade the first guy. He tells you that his name is Oswaldo. He doesn't speak perfect English, but it's legible if accented in kind of a Norwegian, Dutch, Scandinavian type accent. Osvaldo. Um, he oh, sorry, it's Spanish. He speaks Spanish.
Close.
Oh,
Read your notes, Geoff. Jeez.
He could
He
be
speak-
you
Norwegian
know that
Spanish,
Norwegian dialect Spanish.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I was yeah. There's this whole thing.
He's
So
Scandinavian by way of Barcelona.
he speaks Spanish. It's broken, but he is willing to talk to you now.
Is everybody else in the cabin?
I don't know.
I'm in the cabin.
I'm just asking our party.
I think I'm
Amelia's
like
still stood
by
outside.
the door.
What made you? Why are you so scared, sweetie pie?
I
Why are you
I
patronizing the workers? These are grown men.
And he was scared to death. A little kindness goes a long way, sir, ma'am. You're a ma'am. I'm sorry.
he
Yes,
says
you got there.
he points to himself and says Osvaldo like several times. Osvaldo,
Yeah.
Osvaldo.
Annie Beth.
And then he points at the cook in the corner and says Abner several times.
Okay.
And
So
then
far.
he points at his head and makes the, swirly symbol. And it
Oh,
says Abner es loco.
Mm,
yeah. So it seems.
I see that.
Was he always like this?
Regarde? That's French. Fudge.
Je suis.
No.
Also France.
So he's crazy. What if I did? If I cast healing. Oh, I didn't mean to do. I didn't mean to click that. I don't know if they put something in the chat. I didn't mean to do that. If I.
Dan says $20 to donate an interpreter.
But yeah, would healing him? I want to try like praying on him or like like
Excuse
showing
me?
him like my holy symbols, like my necklace. I'm gonna show it to him and like pet his hair and like try to like calm and Abner try to like heal his brain.
Okay. So you
DIY
can't-
psychotherapy.
you can't quite so roll in the chat. There's the card. Click the faith.
Mm-hmm.
Click where it says faith. Okay. So you are
Oh boy.
unable.
I'm gonna use a Benny.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay. So you are able
There
to
we
calm him down. He's not sane, but he's calm.
Mm-hmm.
He's
And we
still
can work with that.
talking more or less nonsense about ghosts and the apocalypse and writers of the apocalypse and quoting pieces of Revelation, but it's all jumbled up. It's not like he's reading the book of Revelation. He's just talking about it all at once. But he's not a harm to himself or others at the moment.
At the moment. At the moment.
the
I call
moment.
that.
That
Well,
could
he
change.
previously was, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, Oswaldo, you said your name was. What happened?
See, see. I I do not know. I do not know.
What are the
Abner has
furnishings like in here? I'm sorry.
um bunk beds. I mean, there were at one time, you suspect, or what Sweeney told you, there were at one time um, a whole team of lumberjacks, um, probably say seven. So five are missing, and it's basically just um, six bunk beds, three deep on each side, and then like a cooking stove near the back for Abner to cook at, and then there's a root cellar. Um, that there's a hatch in the floor that you can go down into the root cellar.
Okay. Cool. Thank
Um,
you. Sorry.
I would like to roll a survival
Uh-huh.
for the quality of base camp I set up while everybody's in the cabin.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that thing you've been doing.
What'd you roll? Okay, you set up a pretty good base camp, but roll a notice at -2 again.
Notice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
You think it's a pretty good base camp. It's a standard base camp. Amelia's not going to be impressed. You think you're hot shit.
When is she?
So
Considering it's all made of kindling.
yes. And roll. Do you show any of the wood to anybody?
I mean, once everybody comes out of the like, you
Okay.
mean
Okay.
no?
Okay. Where did you set up your base camp? I'm gonna set it up
I moved my token
to
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 that
there.
little clearing by the
Okay.
cabin.
All right. Here's your base camp.
Does
Perfect.
any of this furniture that he's created look like it will actually hold up if anyone sits on it?
Yes. Like it Cooper has clearly been on an expedition or two. He knows what he's doing, but it's not like glamping. Like Cooper has set up a good base camp.
Serviceable.
Yes, serviceable.
And she'll in that case she'll daintily like perch on the edge, her parasol over her shoulder, and Jenkins's lead in the other hand.
So just to clarify, you two are reenacting the 1990s hit from Disney, Tarzan.
That's
Yes.
exactly what I had in mind with the camp setup. So, except all handmade.
Okay.
Yep, she's just perching on the end with her parasol and her pet cat.
All right.
I'm gonna tuck Abner into one of the bunks and I'm gonna sing him a lullaby.
Okay. Roll another persuade.
Or do you want me to do
This will-
performance singing?
Ooh, performance. Yes, roll performance.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this will truly calm them down. Seeing oh my gosh.
So,
And that was on the like fucking wild die, man.
that is, possibly not the most beautiful aria you have ever sung, but hold on, I'm doing math. Okay, that's 4 raises. It is pretty damn good, and it's emotional and evocative, and Abner falls pretty quickly asleep.
Aw, guys.
So the two at the base camp, roll a common knowledge roll for me.
My pleasure.
Cool.
Hey.
Okay. All right. Amelia is. It doesn't look like the wood that has been gathered. Doesn't look quite right. Amelia knows that oak is not supposed to be red.
I just recline in one of the
What isn't
little.
supposed to be red? I'm sorry.
The
Oak.
Oak. I thought he said oatmeal. I was very
Yeah.
confused for a second.
Well,
I mean,
the
that's also
oatmeal
not supposed to
isn't
be red.
supposed to be red.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at the GIF you posted. I got distracted.
Yeah. I'm just pleased with myself. Sit back in one of the little base camp chairs I rigged up and light my pipe up.
And in which case, she gets up, she opens up her little reticule, takes out a handkerchief, puts that down where she was sitting, and sits back on top of it.
Okay. All right.
The, the wood is not supposed to look like that, darlings. Not at all.
I'm waiting for y'all to do something very specific, just so you know.
If you're waiting for us to chop a tree, you're
Well,
waiting. You're
okay,
going to be
I'll
waiting for
put it-
the next hour.
Cooper was trying to post up and look impressive when everybody comes out of the cabin, but he quickly gets restless and starts wandering more into the woods.
Okay.
Goodbye forever.
And yeah, Amelia's just kind of
Splitting
sat
the
here.
party.
I should probably go with him. Help him find
Ah,
his way
yes.
back.
So everyone who's going to the campsite or wandering in the woods, roll a notice. Except
okay.
for Marie Claire, if you go
Oh.
to the campsite, roll a common knowledge. Wait, let me look at your character sheet.
Yeah. Oh.
Am I still rolling even though I'm already at the campsite?
You're fine. Marie Claire, roll your occult at a
Oh,
plus.
I rolled
2.
anyway. It's fine.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I'll look at the things. So
Could
Casey,
this fall
you-
under survival, or should I do
Yeah.
notice?
do notice.
Okay.
I'm going off with Lord Mustache just to make sure he can find his way back.
Okay. Okay. So now, Cooper, you notice that at the base of the trees there are
What be there?
It's gonna be something stinky and demonic.
of course. This is Deadlands. This is the Weird West. Right. Among the odd, thorny trees reveals dry, crumbling corpses and bones in the underbrush.
Ah, shit.
Absolutely curious. Casey, come look at this. And I start
I'm
prodding
looking.
around with my
I'm-
knife a little
I
bit.
really don't think you should be poking at that.
And as soon
Okay.
as that happens,
Oh no.
And this is why we don't poke
There
at
we
shit.
go.
need to get the right tool.
One of my flaws is curious, and it has verbiage of like a moth to the flames. So
How do you, as an adventurer, live to this age and not know to not poke shit?
my hindrance is a vengeful, arrogant, and an outsider.
I thought I had. Yeah, I have curious on mine, but it didn't end up on here. But
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for Grim Servant of Death to make something funny.
I forget what Grim Servant of Death actually does.
Basically, if I roll a crit, I hit random person, possibly an ally.
Okay. So you haven't rolled a crit yet.
I have that as well in our other Deadlands game, but Clem is very incompetent and has
Oops,
never
I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry.
never hit.
All right. D.
That's a critical failure, by the way. I should clarify.
Yeah.
D. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So as I'm going through and doing all this for you, as soon as you notice that there are bloody remains at the base of the trees, all of the trees on the map that you now see start waving their branches and start swinging wildly at you. They are definitely very much
Yeah,
So
what
this
the
is the
hell?
Wizard of Oz now.
yes. You
Yeah, there it
Some
is.
kind of tree bufuckery.
yes, sir.
All
Okay,
right.
I do have curious. I forgot. Oh, I have clumsy too. That didn't end up onto my. Yeah. Okay.
I think I got everybody added.
I don't have heroic.
I'm definitely too close to one because I was poking and
Yeah.
prodding.
What have we learned?
All right. We're going to
Stop touching it. Stop touching it.
I love that this one is literally just made of teeth.
He's still elbow
Yes.
deep in it, isn't he?
Oh yeah, this is even
God
more
damn it.
fascinating.
My dude has learned nothing.
He's old. He's been poking and prodding a long time. Always works out.
All right. Make
Are they currently looking aggressive?
oh
Like, are they moving forward? Are they moving yet?
no, they actually can't move. So
Okay, so before
Oh.
they move,
mhm.
I want to draw a line of chalk around the campsite.
Okay, you can do that.
Nope.
All
Y'all can
right,
stay right there.
and I am going to begin combat.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
Way.
Knew that was.
So, Marie Claire, you drew a blackjack, so you technically get to choose to go whenever you want in the firing
Then
order.
I will take my turn first, and I will activate my power.
Okay. Let's roll them faith.
All right.
Oh yeah, and because it was a black joker, I gave a bunch of you extra pennies. Okay, your spell goes off.
Okay.
Which one are you choosing? And
The fury, because I assume this is going to get nasty. So.
yes. Which aspect are you taking on?
Ooh. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe if I'm lucky, the book has finally loaded for me because it's been trying to load for an hour and a half.
Oh.
But otherwise, you can go to the next person, and I can tell you in a minute.
Okay, sounds good. Next in the order is we've got a blood oak sapling. He's not. He does not have range to anything, so he's okay. So next is Casey.
So that seems relatively harmless, given that they can't move or indeed reach us in any way. Apparently.
Oh, their weapons have a reach of 2, so they can get 6 feet out or 12 feet out.
Okay, so as
Just
long as
so
we
you
can stand.
know.
mildly far away.
Yes.
And you said
Alright, well-
before that range equals inches.
Yes.
Okay.
Inches, and then on this map it's times 6, because an inch equals 2
6 feet.
yards.
2
Yeah.
yards. Okay. So if the range is 12, then it's 30. Sorry.
I appreciate that we both
million.
just checked if I'm out of range.
Yeah, right. It's a lot.
Right, I'm gonna take a couple of shots at the sapling nearest to Cooper
Okay.
for his own safety.
Okay.
Heavy quotes. Let's see how this goes. Hey. Okay. So, target the bastard. And character sheet. This is so inconvenient. Weapons, so that's under gear. Go for it. And then back in the chat. This is so unstreamlined. Do I want to fan the hammer? Yes.
Yes, you do.
Those are a lot of numbers, and I don't really know what they mean. So,
All right. Let's see.
Like multiple shots.
Yeah, so you have
Dang.
1, 2. You fired 6 times. You emptied
Yep,
your gun.
gathered that.
One
One of them.
of them hit. So you can roll your damage
Okay.
of 2d6 plus 1.
Yep. Give us a second.
Whee!
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
And your which one did you? This one up here.
Yes, the
Yeah,
one nearest
okay.
to Hat.
All right. Apply
Cooper,
damage.
yes. I know his name. I just can't. Here's
All
the-
right.
It's near mustache.
Okay, so that one is now shaken.
Yeah, as well you should be. And
Um,
because I can, I'll draw my second gun and take a shot at the opposite one.
at the which one?
The
That
one
one?
directly opposite, yeah.
Okay.
Because Casey has no chill. Also fan the hammer, why not?
Okay. Let's do it.
Realistically, I should have done it on that one instead of the other one because there wasn't a person there. Oh, I'm seeing
Oh,
negatives. That's
Yeah,
There's a
so
crit.
you
There's crits on there. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
you've
Uh-oh.
got a couple of okay.
everybody duck.
Oh
So-
no.
You didn't actually hit with that round. But you did have 2 critical failures.
That one
So-
you're like showing off
looking at
over the shoulder.
Okay.
I'm looking at the hindrance and I add +1 to all damage rolls, so that tree is slightly more damaged.
Yes.
But now also it's not a random target, it is allies.
Oh damn.
Mm.
But it's
Okay.
in the direction you're facing, isn't it? So there's no one
No,
in
it
the...
just says a critical failure on an attack hits an ally.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Some ricochets.
Yep.
So roll.
Somehow, firing 6 shots over Cooper's head, not a single miss. Firing in the opposite direction.
On
Ooh,
ricochets and hits him.
do we have a simple D4 roll since there's 4 other people?
You should be able to. Let me see.
Bounces off the tree, off the rock, off the
Or whatever
furniture.
makes the most sense. I just
You
figured
click the little. Oh,
We've all seen Happy
I
Gilmore.
like Geoff,
I think you
obviously
can just
it's
do
up to you. I
r/1d4.
was like, ooh, a D4 for
I'll just go ahead and roll damage now.
Like that. Only without
did
the
that not work?
space.
I thought so. Really not. I don't like you.
No, it doesn't.
Otherwise, let me see.
Okay.
You have dice.
Lady, help me out. There you
Hey
go.
Google, roll a d4.
No dice for you.
Oh, okay, that's a big number.
Okay.
Dibs on number 3.
Who?
That was
Who?
a that was not a d4. That was a d10. You ding dong. Anyway, sorry.
I will
Nose
use my
goes,
official.
not me.
All right. So I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way until I can figure out how to do this.
Uh-oh,
the
guys.
technical way. All right. Uh, in. All right. So 1 is Amelia, 2 is Annie Beth, 3 is Cooper, 4 is Marie Claire.
I
And
could
it
use
is
Benny
a
to reroll
4.
this, but this is
Sandra.
funny. Oh no.
It is a 4. You somehow managed to hit Marie Claire.
Who I think is inside the cabin or just coming out of it. She is the furthest away from me.
Are you going to spend a Benny to soak the wound?
You mean, are I just gonna eat it? Am I just gonna eat this bullet?
Yeah, are you going to
Oh
eat the
my
bullet
God.
or spend a Benny?
No, I'm gonna eat the bullet. I'll eat the bullet.
Okay, you
Okay.
take your 1 wound and are shaken.
I need you to know that the screaming in Creole, right? Like just whatever of the most unimaginable things that no doubt you don't understand. Right? Like just
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that the word canard comes up several times, you know.
Oops, I did that on accident.
All right. So now it is Cooper's turn.
Cooper, excited about the fight, brandishes his knife
Oh no.
and just is like, jolly good, and attacks
The only
the.
way you could actually be hurt by these things is getting close to them. Why would you use a knife?
Because Cooper is excited.
I
All
love
right,
this
here
guy.
we go. Targeted and rolling a fighting. Oh yeah, 5.
Okay, excellent. Stop that.
Okay. So I need to. I'm just. You rolled a 5 on which?
Fighting for the one closest to me, it should be targeted.
Yep. So you. you. You hit. So.
Yes! I don't know how long this strategy is going to keep working, but hey, I'm riding it out. Here we go.
I'm
Damage.
so glad.
Oh!
Oh my god.
All right.
Cooper just excited. Gunshots flying all around. Trees coming to life goes at this sapling.
All right. Okay. Next is this.
This guy's insane. I love
Does
him.
does 14 take care of it, Jeff?
No, not yet.
Oh no!
All right. We gotta. That one is no longer shaken. And he's going to target that one. And he's going to let's see. Actions. Wait. See. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to branch SWAT you. What? I mean, uh, fighting. Roll.
Oh
Oh!
god.
Oh no.
Cooper
Oh
is
no.
actually the luckiest motherfucker this side of Texas.
So
I don't know what
the
is going
sapling
on.
Oh no.
swings wide, and Cooper
Sweet
like
shit.
matrix back, and
Damn, son.
Uh, and then, hold on. I actually have to reference the rule book for this nonsense.
Oh, this is amazing.
This system treats me way better than my physical dice do when we play the other game.
I know, right? I'm like, are we gonna be using this for fistful of dice going forward? Because I actually can succeed at this.
Right, I
Yeah.
actually feel like a competent character.
I know.
Yes, I mean that is the goal. Is that we'll if you guys send me your character sheets, we'll upload it into Fistful of Dice.
Sweet.
I'm gonna have to start watching this now.
Well, it's a podcast, so
Oh,
you
I'll
can listen
develop
to us
synesthesia.
if you're if you're interested in our continuing bullshit. Attacks 93.
The never-ending quest for
Struggling to
Bogwater
get this
Bill.
shit on straight.
It's never going to happen.
It will. It will. Jeez. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see here. Okay, yeah. So you just fail. You matrix out of the way, but he just fails
He
otherwise.
whiffs it.
That's fantastic.
Next is this sapling. Which one's this? Oh, escape. Oh shit! That one got incapacitated. Okay. So which one's this one? Okay. Okay. That one has no range on that one, which means it's Amelia.
Huzzah.
Wonderful. So Amelia is going to reach into her reticule and pull out her shiny pistol and take a shot at this one over here.
Fantastic.
She doesn't even get up. She's still sat on her sat on her napkin.
Little Miss Muffet.
I believe I'm in the second range bracket, so I would be at -2. That's correct, yes?
Yes. Oh.
Do I miss? I'm guessing.
Yes. Yes.
Sad.
Okay.
I could take another shot, I guess.
You could. You could.
It would be a -4 though, because you get the
Multi-action, yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
All right. So
That's her.
no dice for Amelia. This brings
No
us
dice.
to Marianne.
If you wish to speed
Or
this
any
process
bet.
along, now would be a great time for some extra rerolls.
Yeah, right?
God,
All right.
wouldn't it?
So, okay.
Or if you want to screw with us.
Please no, we're screwing enough with ourselves.
Okay, so the spell smite says duration 5. What does that mean?
5 turns.
Okay. Kind of what I expected. So I want to do I don't know if I can do this all in one turn. So I need cuz presumably I'm still inside the cabin.
Okay.
Presumably.
Well, looks like you're just outside of the cabin, so.
I mean, last thing I did was tuck poor sweet summer child back into bed and sing
Well,
the
that's true.
lullaby.
That's
So, unless I came outside when all the hullabaloo started, I mean, I can live with that. But basically, I want to be roughly where I'm standing. I want to
Okay.
cast smite on my gun, and then I want to shoot this tree right here.
Okay.
Sick.
I think you can for sure cast smite, and then your shooting will be at the for multi-action, but
Okay.
otherwise you can do that. You can.
Okay. So shooting is at -4. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay, there I am. Colts. Shooting -4.
Well, you need to roll a faith check to
Oh, I do? Oh,
cast
okay.
my. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I needed to.
When
Okay.
these trees take wounds, is it like what is it? Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow when Johnny Depp's chopping into that bloody tree.
Hey!
Yeah. So you got. Let's see. What does smite? I need to open up your.
It's +2 damage regular, +4 damage with a raise.
Okay, so you get +4 damage on your gun now. Congratulations.
For the next
Sick.
5 turns. Got it.
Yeah.
Smite, we're getting into 40k rules here.
I know. Okay, so did that take care of? I did. Yes. Okay, it did take out my PP.
What?
What?
Power points.
What? None of that. We're not doing that here.
Deadlands is very PP focused.
Alright.
Let me just whip out my big gun with PP.
All right, here we go.
Mhm.
Ooh, no.
Oh,
Okay.
Well.
But next turn, you can. Yeah.
Yep.
Next turn you'll be okay.
Yeah, I won't have because if I'm just shooting next turn, I don't have a.
Oh, minus.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to Blood Oak Sapling. This one. Who can actually
you're gonna come up and get on my grill? Alright.
I actually don't know. No, we're gonna target Amelia.
How rude.
Hasn't she been through enough?
Well,
No.
no.
This feels like a very Evil Dead centric campaign. There's a
Kinda
I know it's a
does.
fruit seller, but there's a root seller. There's moving trees. If the lumberjacks turn into deadites, Cooper's gonna have a field day.
Fighting. Rolling, roll that silly fighting. Oh. No, it's just Amelia. It's not Cooper.
It's just Amelia.
Okay. So you are. What's your parry again?
My parry is 2.
Okay. So with a, I'm just gonna roll my fighting again. Sorry. 3. Okay. So he swaps at you, but doesn't hit. Doesn't make contact. Next, this adolescent blood oak is out of range. This adolescent blood oak is out of range. So move on. And the mature blood oak, as I'm just reading off all the names for you, is
Might as well.
not.
There's so many measurements going to Cooper.
Let's,
Good luck, son.
reach 2. Okay, so that is the end. So we'll go to the next round. And Annabeth, you are at the top of the order.
Me?
Yes,
Okay.
you.
Oh, because we did the cards again. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bang at that same tree again with
Bang
no
bang, it shuts you
penalty.
down.
I don't think that's good enough. I mean, it's a tree, but
Which one? The blood oak sampling? No, you don't hit.
I'm bad at this. It's fine.
You need a 4. Okay.
I mean, it's a joke, so like
The mature blood oak doesn't do anything because he's out of range. Coop, you're
So-
up.
How did the one? How? I'm just trying to confirm. I'm using the measuring. This one, how did that get incapacitated?
Because Casey managed to do enough damage to kill it. He shot or she shot that one up, and managed to hit Marie at the same time.
that.
Oh,
It was in that same shot. Okay. got
Yes,
it.
yes, because
okay,
yeah.
man. Okay, you know what? Coop's just gonna keep knifing away at this. Excited with this
Essentially,
back and forth.
Yep.
Casey is queen of collateral damage.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't call me Kill Cursed Casey for nothing.
Nope.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Whiff.
All right.
This is going to take
You know what?
some
No,
time.
I'm going to use a Benny for this.
Oh,
Benny.
okay.
All right, all right.
I'll approve.
Cooper's not gonna let some shrub.
Oh.
There we go.
Hoppa.
Yep. You hit. Roll your damage.
All right. Yes.
Boom. Wait. Oh shit. Wrong
What?
one.
What?
Oh, that's knife damage. Or
Let me undo that nonsense.
I removed my shaken.
Thank you. I had selected you, not.
He's quite the opposite. The vigor of battle is.
Accept. All right. No significant damage. Yeah. You did damage, but you didn't overcome the armor piercing.
It's the armor piercing that's getting me.
Okay. Next.
I would like to note as a bonus action, Cooper is trying to write notes on the side also, like during this fight, excited about like living trees.
Nice. Okay. Marie Claire, it is your turn. You can roll your
All right. Okay.
yay.
All
Your
right.
shaken is removed.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Marinette of the Dry Arms, which is kind of
Whoa.
scary, actually.
That sounds scary.
It does.
Oh, spoopy.
So extends my fighting attacks to reach 2, strength plus D6, AP 2.
Nice.
And I'm gonna just
Wow.
go over here and start beating the shit out of this thing over here.
Okay.
Now I'm mad. I'm so mad. Like,
All right. Okay. Roll. That's within range, so you can walk and attack at the same time.
I like it.
You know, I'm beginning to think that maybe this was a good thing.
Okay, so let's see. How do I? So do I add that? How do I click my knife or do I add? How do I roll extras?
So you would roll your knife, your fighting to hit,
Mhm.
and then add whatever bonuses you got from Marionette.
Oh, if unarmed. Oh, okay. Well,
So
just
So
I'm
you-
just gonna start hitting it, I guess.
okay.
All right. So let's see. fight attack. All right, so fight,
All right.
and then it says add strength plus d6.
Okay. Well, let me check.
Yeah,
How'd
you
your
tell me if
fight-
I'm doing this right.
Yeah. Okay. So you got your. Oh, you need to roll your fighting check.
Okay, first.
Yeah. Yes. Roll that first. Okay. You hit.
All right, love to see it.
And then roll your damage.
Love to see it.
So that's what strength at.
Yeah,
see.
strength, which is so d4 plus d6. Did how that
Okay.
goes?
Yes, because you have the extra T6, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's just rolling fighting again. No. Oh,
Oh.
did I forget to click it? Is this why? Oh no.
Yes.
No. What do I do? Did we figure out how to do a roll without?
There. I will.
You roll for me. You do it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Plus
I
1d6.
believe in you.
All right. And additional 1d6 roll.
Ah. Oh, okay.
So you do 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay.
Good.
Huzzah.
Good.
So that makes him shaken. Okay. All right. So
Get him.
next is Casey.
All right. How we looking?
Uh,
Cooper seems to have this covered. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, but he seems to be doing it well. Right in front of me, I see a big fucker with some teeth, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be in my best interest, and indeed everyone's best interest, to make it
not.
yeah, to end its free trial alive.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and so inconvenient. Cult Peacemaker, shoot check. Just standard for the first one. Thank you very much. And that should be within my range. I may never know what I actually rolled. Oh, and an 8. All right, sweet.
All right. So you hit.
Sick.
Roll your damage.
7.
Apply damage. Oh. I gotta
Wait.
make sure. There we go. Apply damage. Except you hit, but it suffers no significant damage.
All right. Let's try it again.
All right.
I got 2 of these for a reason. Let's rumble.
All right. How are
What
you doing?
is this? I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Pray.
What do you...
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Ooh, interesting.
so that's 2 hits. So roll 2 roll damage twice.
So just roll it twice. So it doesn't matter.
Yep. All right. So
Okay.
apply
12, 7, 19.
accept,
Damn. Alright.
Nicely done.
accept. And neither attack does any significant damage.
Ooh.
I think I sent a decent message.
Okay.
The message is bullets. Same day shipping.
Next, this blood oak can't do anything. This blood oak can do nothing.
Noob.
This sapling, roll the spirit,
Sorry.
is still shaken. So yeah,
Oops.
which one's that? That one clear out there. How that got shaken, I don't know. And which brings us to Amelia. You're up.
So I realized that I didn't actually have enough base stats in my attributes
Oh,
in my
no.
allocation because I was like, wait a minute, I swear I put a d6 in my strength, and I've double checked, and I had done it in my head, but I had not actually done it on my character sheet when I had
Okay.
handed it
Oh
to Geoff.
no.
Because I need a minimum of d6 for all of the stuff that I'm currently wielding.
Oh,
And I
okay.
did the maths and I realized actually I'd only assigned myself 3 of my attribute points, not 5.
Okay. Well, thank you
So
for fixing it.
I've just made that change as long as you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
I'm like, why am I not doing well with this? Yes, that would be why. So what Amelia is going to is that little tiny tree still this one's still standing despite being punched, but it's being dealt with.
Yes. Yes.
So what Amelia is going to do is turn its attention to the one that tried to flail at her but was not able to reach her. And she's going to reach inside one of the saddlebags attached to Jenkins.
You've already gotten saddlebags on him.
It was a long train ride.
And pull out her Winchester.
Oh, nice.
And money buys, darling, money buys. I could have had like half an arsenal in this in this bag. I was frugal.
Fantastic.
And we're going to take a shot, which will be without any penalty because it's a Winchester.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
Oh,
Oh, you hit.
Oh, beautiful. Fucking
So-
fantastic
Alright.
shooting.
Roll your damage. That's with a raise too, by the way.
How do I raise?
Mhm.
So that's
I'm granting you a free reroll.
Wonderful.
Okay. Apply damage.
3 more extra damage. Fantastic.
Smack. And it takes 2 AP, so I'm guessing that's just my shot, and I'm done.
Yep. All right. So
Happy day.
You hit it firmly, but you do no damage.
What?
So I'm thinking. So it's basically so far any bang bangs that have hit aren't really doing much damage. Am I catching that right?
So do you want me to explain mechanically what the problem is?
We need armor penetration.
There
No?
you go.
Okay.
But I killed the one sapling.
You did, because you blew it out of the water.
All right, so what we're hearing is do more of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Roll spirit to recover.
I wonder then.
It did not remove shaken.
Start using
Okay.
my bennies.
All right. Roll spirit to remove shaken. That one is no longer shaken. Which one is this? But it doesn't have range on anything. So that brings us to the bottom of the order. We're going to start again from the top. Marie Claire.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna hit it again. I'm just gonna keep hitting
right.
it. I'm mad.
Really-
I'm mad now.
Really playing Minecraft over there, huh?
Yeah, hit it. Hit it. No creepers. No creepers. Hit it. And just... Nice.
All right. Roll your fighting. Ooh. It's not enough to connect. I'm sorry.
Can I use a Benny to re-roll?
Yes, you can.
Bennies.
Oh.
Aw. So you're like, oh, and somehow
It
missed.
it's yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
Question.
It's
does
impressive,
A-
but
Does AP stand for armor piercing or action point?
Armor piercing.
I've been over here thinking action point. I'm like, I'm
Well,
confused.
I was gonna say I have my Winchester is armor piercing of 2, and that's as high as I could get. So
Yes.
Oh, and I have AP 1 on my Peacemaker. Okay.
And some of them have armor 3 or 4. So,
But good luck, guys.
yeah, have fun. And then what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So they. Okay, yeah.
Rip.
Continuing forward in our action list, Amelia, you're next.
Oh, well, we're going to have another go.
Okay.
And she's still just sat on this makeshift chair. She's not moved the entire time.
she's chilling, honestly.
You know what? Since you haven't moved, I will give you an aiming bonus,
Ooh.
So what do I
which is like a +4.
I
other
cannot
modifier
believe
aim?
that my black powder musket does not have any armor piercing.
Yes.
Nice. So you hit. Roll them damage.
There
Holy
we go. I remembered to hit the raise button this time.
Oh.
That's what I should have been doing last time.
All right. So
Wow.
that one's shaken and probably dead here soon. Okie dokie. Moving on to the coops.
So, okay. You know, Cooper's just gonna continue with a good thing here.
Yeah.
Chip away. We're going to do fighting. All right.
Nice.
You punch that tree.
All right.
So
You
that
he's going
is
real good.
a raise
Yes,
for
my
the
friend.
damage. So I haven't done any raises for the damage.
Okay, well,
How
do
do
some.
raises work again? It's like you have to be
Yeah.
like a.
Help me out with this.
Okay, so if you get, let's say the target is a 4.
Mhm.
If you get an 8, that's a raise. And so you get other special benefits from that.
Hmm.
Sometimes that's, your spell hits with harder power.
Sorry.
I still don't think you've rolled that with raise. Or
Yeah.
did you?
This one I did.
Yes,
Okay.
he did add the raise. He just rolled really poorly.
Oh dear.
Right. All my others were higher without the raise,
Yes.
which is wild.
Okay. So now it's whose turn is it? Coops.
So when it says no significant damage, like no damage points at all get through.
Correct.
I
All right,
see.
that one's still stunned.
I took it as, oh, a little splash through. Cooper's
Oh,
going to
no.
reevaluate his next move.
This one is still shaken.
Dang, dude.
The mature blood oak Still.
We
So
really need
very close to being able to hit Coop, but cannot.
we really need that stick of dynamite.
This sapling
Should have bought the dynamite.
Should have bought the dynamite.
is going to attack a vu.
All right then.
Marie
Ah,
Claire.
I'm gonna bite you back.
All right. He does not hit, so that's fun. This is going to be a quick round at this point. At this pace, that one
We
is
just can't hit each other. We're just stuck in this
out
now.
of range.
Yeah.
Casey, you're up.
Yep. All right. This mature blood oak about to taste 12 different lead samples.
All
Let's-
right.
Let's go. Target you. Go into you. This is the least streamlined thing ever. All right, we go with what works. Or worked.
Nice.
Okay. So that's what, 4 damage
Whoa.
rolls?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
3. You get 3.
Oh. Okay.
And all 3 of those are raised, right?
2 of them are raised. Yeah.
Okay, so roll raise. Alright, that's fine.
All right.
Roll raise. Fantastic.
Ooh, nice.
And roll normal. How did the... You know what? I'm not going to deal with it. Now, hang on. I can re-roll damage with bennies.
Yes, you can.
I have 5. I need to burn through some of these, so...
Yes, you do.
No, not that one.
There we go.
Actually, you know what? I'll take that too. But I specifically meant the 7, not the 12. That's better. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And that's left
You-
hand.
You hear the voice of someone roll. You know what? You all roll a common knowledge for me.
Well, I'm gonna shout
Okay.
out to our party and be like, grab some wood from the fire.
You made a fire?
Okay.
I made a base
Amelia.
camp.
Yeah,
It's the middle of the day,
and
mate.
Amelia and Casey figure it out. That
I've applied my
trees.
knowledge directly to the tree.
Oh, and so does Coop. Y'all realize that these are trees.
Trees are flammable.
And trees are flammable. And
Yeah,
they can't
okay.
move.
They also float, so they weigh the same
Look,
as a duck.
I literally picked up on
And a
it
witch.
as soon as I realized no significant damage meant nothing was going through. I don't know if you saw me measuring my distance to the base camp. But the tree that Coop has been fighting has his name carved all over it.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
in little hearts and
Damn, okay.
All
I
right.
wish I could draw so I could just do some artwork of just Amelia sat on this makeshift chair with her cat curled around her feet and a
She's
Winchester
chilling,
rifle.
honestly. I could take another shot up, honestly, but it wouldn't really get anywhere, so I'm just gonna...
What?
Yeah.
Are we just going to leave? Take these 2 people and leave?
I mean,
They can't chase us.
yeah. We could totally do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean. Okay.
But would that be narratively satisfying? No. Let's
As-
carpet bomb the place.
As your marshal, I will, and the fact that we only have 15 minutes in our allotted time left,
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
I would play this all day with you guys. You guys have been great. I love you all. You've basically got 3 options.
Okay.
Take the survivors and run, and tell Sweeney what happened, and maybe he shows up with a flamethrower. Who knows?
Woods are bad. Woods are bad.
Make your own flamethrower with because I will say Coop made a fire as part of setting up his camp,
And that's pretty much established.
and you can basically burn the motherfucker down. Or 3, continue to sit here and shoot it until one gets through.
I vote
so,
for option 2.
so I will let you decide from here.
I feel like Cooper's the kind of person who would have some strong proof alcohol on him at all times. So
Yes.
Some of the good stuff.
Yeah.
I really feel like he would have some of the good stuff on him.
Okay, but a
Sick.
Molotov's only taken out like 1 tree. So how about everything else?
Right, unless
We can work
you
with that.
fire it a little sip and spritz through, just get things going.
Yeah.
Don't-
It's lighter
or
fluid.
Molotov the big one, the one
And then
that's
hope
going
it spreads.
that's
And it's
going feed me,
dominant.
Seymour. I think that's what Coop readjusts to, is seeing that despite his name being beautifully carved into the sapling that he's been fighting, I don't know if we want to finish this through the initiative for this round, but
Sure.
I definitely would be running back to the fire and yelling about the fire as well.
Yeah, because Annie should get her
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So
Yeah.
my question would have been for my turn, or is if it is my turn, is what
It is now.
is
Yes.
there like how does armor work? What does their armor come from, like a skill or an attribute?
It comes from the fact that they have super thick bark.
Okay, because I have like a boost or lower attribute, and I was wondering if like I lowered their whatever, it would make them less tough, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Just burn it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go and grab a stick and shove it in the fire, and
It may
Yeah.
be 1818, but we're going Vietnam in this. What is this cavern clearing of death? Whatever you call it, grove of death.
Yeah.
There we go.
Grove
I'm not
of
that
Death.
far. I'm not that far from the thing, so I'm just gonna go over to the camp, grab a stick, and then can I go over here and use the fire stick in one turn?
Yeah.
Before the sun starts playing from somewhere.
That's the only appropriate response.
Like, he shot my hair. I grab the stick. So I'm gonna try to set the tree on fire.
Go for it.
All right, roll a fighting attack.
Oh, hell. I have to do stuff.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Fighting. Okay. Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a Benny.
Okay. All right. You hit. You throw the flaming branch into the brambles, and that tree slowly starts catching on fire like a witch at the pyre.
Oi.
And
Yeah.
it starts screaming and thrashing about and flailing. And I'm going to go ahead and mark this one as incapacitated.
No significant damage.
Didn't even help.
Case-
Never mind.
Casey shooting so well set us up for failure there, where we were like, well,
Yeah.
let's just
It's
keep
like,
knocking
well,
our head
clearly.
against. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like that worked.
I'm
Yeah.
too good, is what happened.
All right, that one's now incapacitated.
Huzzah.
Okay. Which brings us to the top of the order. Yay! Which means Cooper gets to go
Yes.
first.
Coop's gonna take a swig of the good stuff, light a match, and spit it at the sapling he's
Oh,
fighting
go
right
for it, you
now.
absolute legend.
I don't
All
know what
right,
I would.
roll
Which skill?
Real quick, guys, we just got a raid. So,
What?
yay, we got a Twitch raid. We
Hooray.
got 7 folks just popped in. So
Welcome,
hello!
welcome.
Hello! We're setting forests on fire. They're creepy forests.
We're raising money for
Yes.
cats, so if
We're
you want to
raising money for
donate, you can
cats, not
also
environmental
use some of them
awareness, so-
items over there where it says donations above the kittens, and also enters you into raffle for a bunch
So
of
this
different
game-
prizes. So
Yeah,
check
this
out
game's got 10
meowrathon.com.
minutes left, and then in an hour we'll be doing another game.
We'll
So,
be doing D&D, so.
and there's
We-
cat butt. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
There's always cat butt. Come on.
That's the selling
Go
point.
All right. So I'm going to normally I would say spitting flaming alcohol would be
It's a terrible idea. Yes, I can
No,
confirm
no.
that.
I would make you do a cone template here. But
Like what? Burning hands? Is that? Oh, yeah.
basically you're going to be doing burning hands, right? But oops. So apparently escape is the wrong damn thing. So from here, roughly, okay, you've got 9 feet on a spray template. So have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's
you
within
go.
range. So roll a shooting for me.
Okay.
God help us.
Yeah. Coop's been nothing but melee, so let's
Now
see
he
how
sets
shooting
himself on
goes.
fire.
This is how we lose him.
Okay, you hit.
All
So
right.
that one also catches on fire and starts screaming like you've never heard it before, or
Well, I can't say I've ever heard a tree scream before. So,
Yeah, this is a new experience, I think.
for everyone involved.
Definitely Coop's mustache comes away severely singed.
Aw,
They
poor
sound a little bit
mustache.
like. That's what a tree sounds
It'll grow
like.
back.
It's like an episode of MythBusters gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I now have visions of Coops as Nigel Thornberry, and I
Oh,
Oh my god, he
yes.
is!
Yes.
Okay. So, somebody deleted that sapling. Maybe it was me.
Maybe it was me.
It's gone now.
It's gone now. So now it's the matures. The mature.
Oh, it's probably
Sorry,
mad, I'm
did
sure.
you say mature plural?
No, mature apostrophe S.
Oh.
made of teeth.
Mature's
So
turn.
many teeth.
Yes.
So many teeth.
It was 15 feet away and 25 feet away from there, so it can't really do anything. Casey's turn.
Way. I don't have much on me as far as fire goes, which is strange, except for bullets. So I guess I'll keep shooting. Actually, no. We can work with something. Can I get some materials off of Coop over here? It's like,
Yeah. Oh,
toss me the bottle.
Yeah, can we like Pirates of the Caribbean 2 where they keep yelling sword and we
Oh,
just
fuck
keep
yeah.
throwing
I how big is the bottle of spirits that you have? Are we talking like
Okay.
a full fifth or
No,
just a
I would
flask?
say
Okay,
to
but like
make-
here's my idea, right? Like something is already on fire. You can now reach down and get another stick that's now on fire and continue to pass the fire along, right? Like
That-
something's now already on
It's
fire.
like a
That's
bucket
too
brigade.
clever
It's
by
like a
half.
fireman's bucket brigade, but instead of water, it's more fire.
Technically, you
opposite
have
of
two
that.
things
Exactly.
on fire.
Right.
I would say Coop is a little classier than just carrying around a bottle and has a flask and chucks it to
Okay.
Casey.
All right. So I will allow one more shot from the flask because you got to suck in quite a little bit to
Oh
have
yeah, that's totally
range.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
See,
right.
if it were a bottle, I was just gonna underhand toss that and just kind of spray the mature one.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
But then what
no.
happens if you miss? Like and then it's just
You know what? Here,
We don't think about what happens if I miss.
I will give you a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Who?
oh here we go.
Okay, because every story needs an epic ending.
Hell yeah.
If Coop can make a successful agility roll, if you both make successful agility rolls, I will let the throw happen this turn. And then if you do a successful agility roll to throw it and a successful called shot roll to shoot it, I will let you throw this flask at the mature oak, shoot it midair, and have it catch on fire.
Oh,
Could
that
we-
is so kick-ass.
How
There
many
we go.
pennies do you have left?
I have
Good luck, buddy.
3. We're
Okay.
going.
Could we cut out the middle toss on that and just have Coop and Casey lock
Yeah.
eyes, give a
Oh,
nod, Coop chucks the flask at the mature oak.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Will you please
Okay.
stay on?
perfect.
There.
Your hat's out of here.
Great. Here we
I
go.
know.
Agility.
I've blown my own hat off.
All right.
Is this just so? Is it athletics then, or
yes.
just a
It's
straight
agility.
agility?
I will let you choose whichever one you would prefer.
We're gonna do just agility here.
Okay.
Oh no, you just burning a Benny on this.
All right.
That's fine.
Epic finale.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
Oh
have
no!
another penny.
Another one, another one.
I burnt one, so I have one left. I'm burning my last Benny for this because that's a.
I have
crit
a whole
failure
bunch. You can
otherwise.
have some of mine.
You can have
Actually,
mine.
Yes. Oh!
All right. So it is lined up.
Sick.
Casey, you need
Yep.
to throw. So it's a called shot. So that's at like -4, I want to say. Hold on. I am going to figure it out real quick.
Also,
I think you should
forgot-
be able to just set it up. Yeah, so in your shooting, if you do modifier. Yeah, do a minus. Just choose the -2 multi-action penalty. That'll work. Close enough.
Okay.
All
I
right.
forgot Coop has a -1 to agility because he's an old man.
All right. Burning a Benny on that one. And that one.
Oh.
Oh my god. We're
Oh,
getting
for
there
the love.
slowly.
I got one more.
You've got one more. Do it. Do it. No.
Oh, man.
Have one of mine.
Okay.
I've got 3 left.
Have
How do I
5.
do
All right. Here, I will.
Wait.
All right. You transfer to Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
So I will.
Yay!
So the bullet comes through and hits the metal flask and sprays out this vodka, gin, whatever, hitting the tree. The spark from the superheated lead off of the steel flask causes a spark. The vaporized spirit ignites, and a small fireball hits the mature blood oak
That was the
and
most
sets it on
unnecessarily cool thing.
and sets it on fire. Oh. All right. So and as the lead catches on fire, all the other trees start to writhe and rumble in pain, and the air is just filled with these horrible squealing sounds, uh, as all the trees start to die, and red sap starts to drip from all of them, and finally uh the thrashing stops. But now this whole grove of forest is now on fire, and it's jumping from the two blood oaks to the regular trees. And you figure in probably
I guess
an
time we had it.
hour,
Yeah.
this whole valley is going to be on fire.
Oops.
We're
Well,
now the gender reveal.
That's
people.
fine.
Okay, all time to go.
That was cool.
Amelia's going to get up off her bench, pick up her cat's lead, and shove the Winchester back in the saddlebag, and just gently start strolling out of the forest.
yeah, I'm gonna go with
Daddy
you.
isn't
Yep.
going to be happy about this.
Are we going to take
Oh,
our friends
we
with
need to get the
us?
guys out of the cabin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's
Yeah.
please get
She
our friends.
Care about them.
That's just rude. Those
Yeah, I have to
guys.
go wake up. I have to go wake up Abner because I got him into such a nice calming sleep. Well, now I gotta wake
I'm
him up
pretty
again.
sure he would have woken up by now.
Well,
The screams of the damned outside is probably a nice thing to
Probably,
wake up to
yeah.
in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
so me and my new BFF Abner and my new kitty cat Leroy, we're gonna waltz on out of here.
All right.
Yay, we done
And
it.
yes, Draco Malfoy. I mean, Amelia Eastwick will lead the.
All right. And so,
we walk off into the sunset.
yes.
With the fire
Cats in
blazing
hand.
behind us.
Okay, listen, you can't turn around because cool guys don't look at explosions. We just
If
walk
we
away.
knew-
Right there.
yeah,
Yep.
you
we
just walk
knew
More
away
to
who
the
from
Phil
point,
Collins
we-
was.
Never turn around and don't acknowledge what we've done.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
And
gonna get a
so
warrant in this state too.
I'll move you all back to our landing page here. And
Yay.
with that, our grim tale of the Wild West and the
We did it
Yay!
with only
obscure ends
one.
with 2 minutes over. And so, with that, we thank everybody who watched today and all the donations. Our next goal is $500. We're at $375.
Hey.
We've got a day and a half left. We really appreciate your continued support. I'll pop a balloon like PBS if you donate. We've got the I haven't
Do it
watched
for Jenkins.
Do It for Jenkins.
Do it for Jenkins and Leroy.
Leroy and Jenkins, do it for them both.
Yes. Let's do a quick round the room. Second introduction of our players. Where can we find you and your particular brand of bullshit that we've all grown to love? We'll start I'm now looking at the stream, so we'll do it clockwise on the stream, starting with Lady.
Oh, that's anti-clockwise on my screen.
It's all gone wrong.
Who knows?
Well, so I am Lady Asvat. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do a lot of different things. I play video games. I swear at video games. I craft. I swear at craft projects. I run
Sensing a
tabletop
theme.
games. If you wish to come and find me, come and look up twitch.tv/Lady Asbat, and you'll find me over there, or on Twitter, making jokes about cats and other inappropriate things. And I bake. I make cake. If you're in the UK, which most of you aren't, so sadly you lose out.
Oh,
Ah,
the,
shit.
the next time I'm over there, I'm ordering some of your cake.
There you
to
go.
take home with
Sick.
me. All right. Squeaky.
Hello, I'm Squeaky. I am one of the OD&D crew. I also play in Jeff's regularly scheduled Deadlands game, so I kind of know what I'm doing over here. I don't have a huge online presence, but I am at Squeaktastic most places, including Twitch. I don't stream very often, but when I do, it's nonsense. Yeah.
And Sasha.
I am Sasha Hall, and I have minimal internet presence. Find me if you can. Although I wouldn't mind changing that actually. This has been fun. Will you please? There we go. Yeah. God
And
damn it. You know what?
Josh Aruno.
Hey, Josh is fine, but
That's not an original joke, by the way.
uh, so yeah, my only presence is with the OD&D crew. To everyone who's played with us so far, please come back for next year. It's always a good time. Thank you to everyone playing this round, and in other games. For folks watching, please share this with friends. We do this once a year, but we could really bump up the numbers and views this year, so we'd appreciate it if you're watching. Just
Swear to
pester
God.
someone you are friends with, and one of our, I don't want to say biggest ways, but word of mouth is a great way to get names of fun things out there. So that's all I got.
All right. And Star.
That's me. I'm Starfish. You can call me Star. I exist online mostly as the judgmental voice in other people's streams. So you can listen to my friends' streams and listen to me mock them for being bad. Or you can mock me being bad if you catch me in League.
You play League?
Yes.
That's a
But
choice.
you're on NA though, aren't you? Not.
Yeah, you'd have to come suffer Americans. I'm so sorry. It'd be the all Yank train.
More accurately, I'd have to suffer American ping.
Yeah, that's the catch.
Or I'd have to suffer the EU all chat, which I've heard is toxic like a
I
fire.
just block
so.
everything. It's fine.
That's it.
And I am Geoff, the voice of the Marshal. I can be found on Twitter if you have to. I haven't posted
What, like for
on.
a medical contact?
Yeah. I'll bail you out of jail, I guess.
If you donate well enough.
Squeaky leans
Yeah.
in like, yes.
Okay, to be fair, Jeff
That's
is
the
my best friend
donation
on the
perk.
planet,
$200
so like.
get bailed out of jail.
Yeah.
Well, you can't bail us out if you're in there with us.
Yes, that's
Jeff
true.
is now my emergency contact.
I mean, literally,
Uh,
Jeff is one of my emergent. Well, I don't know if you actually are.
I do have one little shameless plug. Join us tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to be running a game that I created. So I'm very excited for tomorrow.
Mhm.
It's a
Sick.
very fun game.
It's called Brawlistas, and it's all about folks just trying to get through the day shift of a fantasy coffee tavern.
Oh God.
It
Nice.
Sounds
More
like
or
my
less
day
actually,
today.
Yeah, and so
Start every shift with "Today is a good day to die."
so yeah, I haven't posted on Twitter in probably 2 years because fuck Elon Musk.
Yep.
But
I'd rather not if it's all the same.
That's true.
See now I feel now I should ask you what's your voting on the death match.
my money's on the android.
My
Yeah.
money's on the Titan. We'll just
I've
leave it
seen
at
Data
that.
fight. I know how these things turn out.
And then but you can occasionally find me on Twitch if you have to. I tend to play Assassin's games and yell at them
Ooh.
incoherently.
Nice.
And so Dan, do you have any parting words of wisdom for us
Yeah.
before we
Stay tuned. I'll be running a D&D game where they'll be examining perhaps some witches, and we'll be joined by Jesse Jerdak, who's a pretty big name in the cosplay D&D world. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in 1 hour at 4 o'clock Mountain Time.
Yep, and I'll
Fantastic.
be playing in that one too.
She sure will.
Yay.
Yay.
No naps for Squeaky today.
No naps for me.
You'll be able to
Alrighty.
get
Nap
rid of me
club.
for exactly one game, and then I'll be back.
All
Nice.
right.
In the dark.
Yeah, so 1 hour, 50 minutes from now, come back and prepare to giggle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
We'll talk to you
unfortunately,
all later.
I have to
Bye-bye.
work tomorrow.
Don't do it, it's a trap.